My name is Ken McNeill, and I keep good company. Man, fashion, hey, I'm gonna keep it all the way real. Fashion is super important to me. I've been guilty of being materialistic, but now, I definitely got balance over that. You know where I am now in life. But I mean, at the end of the day, man, I love to look good. Even with the good, man, I stay coordinated and that's why I love the brand, because the brand, it has a lot of different colors and varieties and different materials and things to offer. So that's right up my alley, and if it wasn't good, it would be Nike, it would be Gucci, it would be, it would be something that that people like to wear at the end of the day. And I think a lot of that come from, just being a music artist, being in front of the camera, traveling, doing things, and that type of stuff, it makes you want to look a certain way in front of people or whatever. But outside of that, man, I'm just a colorful person anyway. I like accessory. I like, watches, earrings, glasses. So I'm a name brand type person. And what's even crazier is that I feel like good is just, if not better, I mean, in my opinion, it's better because now I'm wearing who I am and living what I believe through the clothing that I'm wearing. So I put good above like a lot of the other brands that I used to rock back in the day, so I can say like, man, fashion became a must in my life. So my grandmother raised me, and she would always take me to the store and get Bugle Boy, stuff like that. And she had like, the Elderberry and the Macy's stuff. But so I had nice clothes, but they wasn't what was, popping like what, you go to school and cats be like, hey, bro, I want what he got on. So I can remember, I think I was in, man, I might have had to be in 4th grade, I believe. And my uncle, he had came to live with us. So, back in the day when they used to have the vendors that would set up on the streets with the clothes. And I remember he was a vendor and had a whole bunch of different clothes. He had ended up getting shot. Somebody stole some money from him one night, and he got shot in the back. And he had to come live with, me and my grandmother. So I remember when he came, like he had all these clothes. You remember when we was young, they used to have the starter coats, the pullover starter jackets and the starter hats. And I remember one morning I woke up and I seen it, and I used to see all the kids at school with stuff like this. And I had grabbed some jeans that he had. I put a starter coat on, and just that feeling of just being able to go to school and, stun on my friends like, yeah, y'all see me, but I think that it was 4th grade. That's when like fashion became important because of just the love that I got from the people and just feeling like I fit in with some of the other kids in school. So, man, what attracted me to the brand, good company in general, I would honestly say so. Let's just be honest. We have friends, we have family members who have started businesses. And because of, just the fact that you do life with these people, you support. So, the owner of Good Company, I'm very good friends with him. So I would have supported anything that he, had did. But to be honest, it goes beyond support for me because I like the brand. Like, even if he wasn't the owner and the brand came out, I really like it because it's colorful, it's trendy, it's fashion, it's in now, so that's what attracted me to it. I think, knowing the owner, of course, but outside of that, like, it's a dope brand. Like, I feel the same way I feel when I go put on, a Nike pullover, the same, way that I invest in buying my J's. I feel the same way. Look, to be honest with you, I wear Good Company if I'm not suited up, if I don't got a, vest in the town or a suit, I'm in Good Company. I probably wear Good Company every day of the week, to be honest. It's crazy, man. I love the slogan of the brand, Good Company, the wear who you are, live what you believe. I mean, that is so, he did that right, man. He really did that right. Wear who you are, live what you believe. Like, and this is probably one of the other reasons why I love Good Company, because I think that at the end of the day, like, I am a good father. I'm a good friend. I'm a good husband, I'm a good life coach, all of these different things. And to be able to wear a brand that harnesses the person that I am each and every day, the person that I strive to be, is like, it's awesome, man. It's awesome. So I feel good. Not only, it's not just putting on a dope brand where you like, man, this feel good. You know, I'm stunting on cats, even though I am, you know, but at the end of the day, to know that I'm wearing something, because let's just be honest, man. The youth of today, and I'm gonna go a little bit farther than that. Let's just say this generation is very impressionable, and it's no fault of their own. I believe because of, you know, social media and technology, you know, people are just susceptible to falling into that category of finding a way to be accepted. And, you know, today is about, you know, what type of car you drive, what prestigious, you know, groups are you connected to, who do you know, where do you live, how much money do you make? So to be able to wear a brand and to be susceptible to that and not have to feel bad about it, and to know that at the end of the day, the brand that I'm wearing is good. And it's one of those things that's timeless. It never loses its flavor. Like in this generation, things are trendy. You know, something comes out and it pops, you know, for a couple months and then it's on to the next thing. But with good, it has longevity to it. It's gonna hold, because I would think that most people would want to consider themselves good for the rest of their life. So I think you know, outside of just, you know, just having the brand Good Company and just being a clothing line, the message of the brand transcends the actual fabric. And I feel like a lot of businesses lose out on that. And I think because of how trendy things are, you know, people find a way like, how can I make a quick buck? And, you know, and today is not even about holding on to a business forever. You know, it's being in a place where you can make money and you can sell that business off and be on to the next thing. But Good Company is different. And I'm gonna tell you why. The message of the brand, the message goes on. And I see so much coming out of Good Company. I see it going into school systems because, I mean, think about it. Because people do associate themselves with what they wear and identify themselves by the people they hang around. You know, and I think because of that, you know, you have a lot of individuals who are not confident in who they are, that really don't, you know, value their self-worth and that they mean something. So to have a brand like Good Company, you know, that's giving you something that's dope to wear and it looks, you know, it's eye candy, but at the same time, the message of it, you know, it just reiterates that you are good, like you have something to offer, you are valuable. And just to have a message to even, I mean, you're a walking billboard for something that's needed. Like, and it's so crazy, the simplicity of the word good. The simplicity of it, but the meaning of it and the long-lasting effect of it is powerful and it's second to none. It's crazy because when I'm, you know, a lot of times when I'm going into the grocery store, just, you know, walking somewhere, I think because the brand is, you know, eye candy and it's like an eye booger. It's like, oh, what is that? You know. And the funny thing about it is it's really exactly what you see on the shirt. But, you know, of course you got the parentheses, you know, around the O, and a lot of people, you know, they'll ask me like, what is that? Like, is that saying, you know, good or God? And I'm like, it's exactly that. And, you know, the parentheses around the O is basically saying something is applicable or not applicable, you know. So in keeping, and especially for me, you know, in me keeping Good Company, it's also important for me to keep God company. You know, it's a great standard to have. And just, you know, I live by that. I thank God for, you know, the friends and giving me the ability to even be a good person and to be able to help somebody else. So, yeah, I love the, you know, just the kind of the direct meaning of the brand, but also the indirect meaning of the brand, you know. So the brand means a lot to me. And I'm proud to actually, you know, every morning that I wake up, to be able to put on some good gear, because I know that it's it makes me aware, like when I walk out, because I am a person of fashion and I care about the stuff that I wear, you know, all day long, I am thinking about like, you know, like, yeah, man, it is a dope shirt you have on, but just knowing the meaning of it behind it, you know, if there was ever an opportunity for me to do something that might not be, you know, good ethic, or, you know, it keeps me aware that like, man, you're wearing this shirt, you know, so it's important, you know, when you're somewhere and somebody, you know, cuts you off on the road or somebody cut in front of you, you might have those natural reactions where you, but then the shirt or the hat that I'm wearing, it makes me think like, man, do you really want to give off something different than what you're displaying? So it's important. And I know I'm gonna walk past and drive past, you know, hundreds of people that I might not ever talk to, but my clothing is talking to them, you know. So it's very important, man, for me to wear good company, for me to promote the brand. My wife, my kids, my family, all of them, including me, are supporters of the brand. So it's important for me to keep good company around me. You know, at the end of the day, I'm a business owner, I'm a husband, and I'm a father, you know, so all of those areas need to be affected by the company that I keep. And, you know, I've only been here up to, you know, 37 years, and I don't know everything. And I just believe keeping good people around me, keeping good company, you know, around me at all times is going to better ensure that my future is going to turn out the way that it needs to turn out, you know. So I grow from the company that I keep. I'm good. I'm good in the streets. I'm good on the camera when I'm riding the beat. I'm good. Listen, homeboy, don't trip. I got that oil on me, boy. That's a different type of drip. Man, I'm good all day long, man. This is my brand, bro. I feel like it's mine. And like that slogan, you know, wear who you are, live what you believe. Like, I stand in that 100%. It ain't just a slogan to me. It's a way of life, you know. So good, it's a perspective. I mean, I feel like good gives you an energy. It gives you a perspective. It gives you a drive. And you can just really be intentional about waking up and just going out and being good, you know. So